Food Fights, and in this video, you and I are going to be trying these two brands of canned chili. On the left, weighing in at 15 ounces, is Wolf brand chili with beans. And on the right, also weighing in at 15 ounces, is Aldi's brand Brookdale original chili with beans. Here we go, another competition between two chilies, because you know I like chili, and I know you do too. In the past, we have tried the Wolf brand chili before, and it tastes really good, but I do like the beans, and the Wolf brand just didn't seem to have very many beans in it. So we're going to see if it's going to be any different today. As for the Aldi's brand, the Brookdale chili, I've never had this before, so I'm looking forward to this. And even from the picture, it's showing beans, but it just doesn't seem to have the same look as the Wolf brand. It's not just about how many beans are in here, it's about how good this stuff tastes, but it's also about the value of these two products. So which one of these two are the better value? Well, I think we know right away that the Aldi's brand, the Brookdale, is going to be the better value, but let's find out. For the Wolf brand, I paid $1.50 for this can, and that works out to 10 cents an ounce. For the Aldi's Brookdale brand, I paid 89 cents for this can, and that only works out to 6 cents an ounce. So obviously the better value is the Brookdale brand. But it's only a better value if this stuff tastes good. And I've kind of got my doubts about this, but I'm willing to take one for the team. So let's see what's in these anyway. So we'll start with the Wolf brand and look at the ingredients and stuff on here. So here's the nutritional facts that you guys like to see. And let's see what this stuff is made of. And I see the first ingredient is meat. And let's see what kind of meat we're talking about here. Beef and pork. Well, that sounds pretty darn good. I see it's got pinto beans and, of course, chili pepper. Sounds like a lot of good stuff. And just reading this, it's making my mouth water. So, yeah, the Wolf brand is sounding pretty good just from the ingredients. So let's look at the Aldi's Brookdale brand and see what's in this. So here we are again with the nutritional information of the Aldi's brand. And let's see what this is made of. The main ingredient is water. Pork and beef, so it's just beans. We don't know what kind, but oh, jalapeno pepper, love that. So yeah, the Aldi's brand is really sounding good too. So this is going to be interesting, and I have no idea which way this is going to go, but I'm always looking for a better can of chili, and today, this might be it, but I highly doubt it. So these cans are already warm. These were in my handy-dandy fancy can warmer, so these things are already up to a good hot temperature. So all I've got to do is open these up and look inside and eat them right out of the can, just the way nature intended. So since neither of these have got that fancy pull top, we need the old-fashioned technology. So let's start with the Wolf brand and crack this open and see what this looks like. And that doesn't look too bad. I see some chunks of meat. I suppose it's meat in there. I can see some nice spices in there, but I'm not seeing any beans yet, so that has me a little concerned. So let's open up the Aldi's Brookdale brand and see how this looks. So here we go. How does this look? It looks very similar, except I am seeing some beans in there. It actually looks like it might be a little bit more soupy than what the Wolf brand is. So side by side, here's the Wolf brand. And here's the Aldi's brand. And just from looking at it, it looks like the Wolf brand has got more meat and more spices. And the Aldi's brand is just kind of plain looking and actually a bit soupier than what the Wolf brand is. The Wolf brand is certainly thicker just from looking at it. So let's dig inside the Wolf brand and see what we have in here. And oh, heck, that's quite thick. Well, for a canned chili, that looks about right, to tell you the truth. Is there any beans in here? I see some chunks of something. Yeah, that might be a bean. We certainly got lots of meat in here, and that's looking quite nice. Let's look at the Aldi's chili and see what we got here. Oh, as I stir that up, oh my gosh, there's lots of beans in there. Lots and lots of beans in there. And pinto beans, shall we say. And we know what they say about pinto beans. Well, I don't know what they say about them, but there's some kind of fruit that has to do with music. I don't know exactly how the saying goes, but maybe you can let me know. And since I am a lover of music, I am a lover of pinto beans. But it really doesn't matter how musical these chilies are. What matters the most is how these chilies taste. So let's start with the old Wolf brand and see how this tastes. So let's dig around and see if there are, in fact, any beans. And I don't know if that's a bean or if that's meat in there. And from the past, it seemed like the beans were just kind of ground up into the chili. And that might be a bean right there. So I'm going to try this right here. Oh, yeah. That's actually a bean. There's actually beans in here, and I like them. Yeah, so this is a real surprise for me, and I'm already tasting the spices in here. So let's do this again. let's get a spoonful of the Wolf brand with the meat and beans and all this good stuff. So here we go with the Wolf brand. Oh my goodness. That is really, really good. Oh my gosh. That's very, very good. Boy, the old Aldi's brand's got some competition here. This is going to be interesting to see how this goes. And from looking at this, I do like the beans in there, but it just doesn't seem to have as many spices in there. So let's get a spoonful of the Aldi's brand, and we'll see how this tastes. So here we go with the Aldi's brand. A very nice flavor. Actually a bit tangier, maybe a little bit more of a tomato flavor in the Aldi's brand. But still, it's not as spicy, but there's a lot of flavor in there. Completely different from the Wolf brand, but it's still very, very good. So I'm going to have to try the Wolf brand one more time. So here we go, one more time with the Wolf brand. And I'm looking forward to this because this is really good. So here we go with the Wolf. Got a really nice, full and savory flavor. Not really super tangy, just a very nice, rich flavor and plenty of spices in there. Well, it's not overly spicy. It's certainly not really hot, but just enough spices in there to let you know that you're eating a can of chili. So let's go back with the Aldi's one more time, and we'll try this again. So here we go with the Aldi's. Wow, that is good too. This is a hard choice. This is going to be kind of hard to determine which one of these are the winner. So I got to tell you, I do like both of these, and picking a winner out of these two is really difficult. And of course, we're going to be basing a winner on several different criteria, but I really don't know where this is going to go. Like I said, the Wolf's was spicier. The Wolf's had a fuller and richer flavor to it, but the Aldi's brand had a tangier taste to it. It had almost like you're tasting more of the tomato that's in there. But another fact with the Aldi's brand is the price. It's literally half the price as the Wolf brand. So I guess it really comes down to what's more important to you. Man, they both have got a really good flavor, just the one's more spicy, the one's more tangy. So if you like a chili that's less spicy, you might want to go with the Brookdale, the Aldi's brand. If you like more beans, you might want to go with the Aldi's brand. And if value is important, you definitely want to go with the Aldi's Brookdale brand. So we do have a winner here. So I prefer chili has a fuller, richer flavor and has more spices and seasonings in it. So the winner in this video is the Wolf brand.